As a kid and as a kid in foster care, there are a lot of things you can't control, but you can speak up for yourself. That means talking to your caseworker, your attorney, your CASA or child advocate, your foster parents, and even your judge. You can speak directly to the judge, ask questions and answer the judge's questions yourself. You can do those things by choosing to go to court and taking the opportunity to tell the judge what's going on in your life and what's important to you. No one knows more about how things are going in your life than you do. You don't have to rely on others to speak for you when you choose to go to court and speak directly to the judge. Take this opportunity to speak for yourself and be heard.
Do you believe all your dreams and hopes are heard?
The most important thing you can do is speak up for yourself.
But one of the really important rights that kids have is to come to court and to speak for themselves.
You have a voice in your case, and it's very important that the judge hear what your voice is.
Because the things that you don't speak on can potentially affect you later on in your future.
I think it's very important for kids to know that they have a voice in court.
To any child or youth who's, number one, contemplating, should I go to court, you should definitely go to court. The most important thing any child or youth can know about their attorney or just the court process overall is that they have a voice and they have a right to attend their court hearings. If I would have went to court while in foster care, it would have been very helpful. I would say it would have been helpful because I would have had opportunity to speak up about the things that I wanted to see changed in my case versus the attorney ad litem or just my caseworker speaking on my behalf.
I would tell a kid that believes that court is a waste of time is look at your situation. Do you think everything is going well with you? Do you believe that things could be improved?
What I would tell a child or youth who may be scared of going to court is not to let the fear get in the way of their needs. I actually did not have the chance to participate in my court hearings, which I wish I would have. I think a few things in my life, well, a significant amount of things in my life would have been different. For one, the whole fact that I wasn't adopted in my last foster home. I was there for over 4 years before she passed away, and I know that beyond a shadow of a doubt, if I would have had the chance to talk to the judge and let them know that this is a home that I would like to see myself getting adopted into, that, you know, that would have been a possibility.
Oftentimes there are other people speaking on their behalf, and the judges are making a decision on what other people are saying. So I tell them that if they want an appropriate decision about their cases, or they want to feel like they want to be heard, that they should come in person and express those feelings.
Yes, the benefits of coming to court can be as small as getting to participate in a summer camp, maybe that CPS was not aware of, or that we weren't sure if we can fund somehow.
Let me tell you this about coming to court. Judges are people, like everybody else, and they have lives and they have families. And you should know that when you come in, I'm interested in what you have to say. I want to know what concerns you have.
Hearing that court report, I'm quite impressed. But I want to hear from
Kids have a lot of rights, actually, more than, unfortunately, they're probably aware. Well, I think one of the great things about kids coming to court is what they find out is that things that may seem like small things to adults, that are big things to them, like, do I get to see my brothers and sisters? Do I get to have sleepovers? Can I play ball? Are actually things that judges can make decisions about. So sure, we make decisions about where do you live, but we also make decisions about, can you be in ROTC? Can you go on vacation with your foster family? Can you have weekends with a sibling? So big and small, that's what we're here for.
A lot of times judges are very familiar with what's happened in a child's life before they come to court. But one of the reasons that it's very important for kids to come to court is the kids are often the best source of information and can relate to the court information that we wouldn't otherwise know. Judges have a lot of control not only over the bigger decisions made in the lives of children, but also in the smaller details, such as who they may visit overnight, who they may visit in another state.
I've learned so much from kids coming to court. Things like, I need to get you out of the home that you're living in right now because somebody's being mean to you. Also things like, you have a big sister that you've always kept in contact with. You know how to get a hold of her. You want to spend more time with her. Maybe you want to spend weekends with her, or you want to go live with her. That's information that I don't necessarily know from a lawyer or a child advocate. I feel like they're safe. I think my mom's sober now, and I'd like to live with my mom. And that's something I probably would never hear from anyone else, and it's something I can act on. So it's really important that kids come to court.
You can definitely go and make it through court, and it'll be worth it in the end because the judge is going to listen to you, and the judge wants to hear from you. So I encourage any child or youth to be bold and speak out. It's your life.
My caseworker actually took me to court, and we actually had to walk through the metal detector, so I had to take off my belt and take everything out of my pockets, and then walk through the metal detector, and then from there we would go up on the elevator to the courtroom and sign in, and then the judge would actually call my case name, and actually I would go up to the judge, and he would ask me a question, and I would just give him an answer. So I mean, it was a pretty good experience.
Even if you live, a lot of times you feel if I live in another region, I can't attend my court hearings. If my legal case was in Dallas and now I live in Austin, well, they feel I can't attend court and I have no voice. Where there are still ways you can have a voice, write a letter to the judge. A lot of times technology, which is awesome. So a lot of times, you know, some people are creative and they say, let's, you know, we can Skype. Like just finding creative ways and asking and speaking up and just asking about your case and how you can be a part of the court process. It's important for the child to talk to the judge about anything that's concerning them. It can be physical needs, emotional needs. It could be any type of needs. So
I think a youth needs to consider what their plan is and make sure they know what their plan is. Talk to their caseworker and say, what is CPS's plan for me? And ask questions. And how are you going to help me, CPS, if my plan is to age out and it's independent living? What can you do to help me? And if I go to the court, what should I be asking from them?
Kids who come to court tell the judge a range of things. They often tell the court if there's something wrong with their placement or their medication.
Well, I just really want to visit him because I haven't seen him in 7 months, so I really feel
They
like
often express that they'd like to visit siblings, brothers, sisters, other family members.
And there are a series of questions that he will be asking everyone involved, including our attorney, your caseworker, you, the caregiver, and the ad litem. And these are basic questions that they ask in regards to how are you doing, what is going on in school, do you have any cares or any concerns about your current placement, do you have any recommendations about your permanency goal? If it's adoption, is it independent living? Other questions that are asked is there anything different that the court can do to assist you with your permanency goal or your concerns? Or ask them whether or not they are in agreement with any plans that CPS has for them.
I would hope for a youth that's watching this video will see the importance of coming to court. I would hope that they would understand that their opinion matters, that everybody that will be in the courtroom or has a part of your life or your case is here to help you.
I guess my message is I want to hear from you. I want to know what your life is really like. That's the way I can make the best decisions.
Whatever age you may be, I think that that you have the right to feel empowered, and we all as a whole have a responsibility in making sure that our young people feel valued and important, because at the end of the day, they're the reason why we're here.